Good morning guys, how's it going? Craig from Violent D. So today I'm going to be doing a couple of bits. So I've got to try and work out some tyre sizes. I've got them, sorry, let me move the camera down a bit. I've got them SSR mesh. I don't know if you remember on the back of my C33 Laurel, I've got a pair of 8J SSR mesh, but they're ET minus 14. So at the moment, the rears, let me go around, I'll show you. So at the moment, the rears on this are collecting dust because it just sits outside for ages, but the rears are, oh, there we go. So they're 15s, really super rare 5 stud as well, 5x1 on 4.3, but they're 8J ET minus 14. They're running a 19550 15. So yeah, they're the rears, but I've also got the fronts here. You might have seen in a couple of other videos, I just polished them up, I repainted the centres. Yeah, repainted the centres, and they're pretty much ready to go because I'm going to take the inners out of them. They're going to go a champagne colour, same as the fronts I've just done. So basically, that there is the new fronts. They're a 7.5J ET7, so should look pretty decent on the front of that. I'm still going to have to run a spacer because they've got flat backs on them, and obviously they're going to hit all the discs and stuff like that, all the brake discs. So yeah, I think I'm gonna run a 185 55 on the front. Should be all right on the 7.5J. I reckon 185 55. Probably a tiny bit of stretch on it, but it won't be massive. Yeah, so I'll crack on with it today, and hopefully, I don't know if I'm going to get tyres fitted today, or if I'll wait until I've got my compressor and fit them up myself. But it might be a bit of a I've never used a tyre machine before, and that new tyre machine, I don't know if testing them on an SSR mesh, a super rare SSR mesh would be the best thing to do. But we'll see. I've got some raised Vestra. I've got some 17-inch raised Vestra which I'm going to be refurbing. 2 are already off, and I've got another 2 which are on the front of the car at the moment. So they will be getting done. So I might do a test on them on the tyre machine, see how it comes out. But yeah, I'll let you know how it goes. So I thought I'd show you the process of making the stickers that we do, like the clear to specialist colour. So what I'll show you is this Limitless Heart one. This one here is something that I hand drew and then added the colours on after. It all gets obviously printed on a digital printer. This is printed to clear. So if you see, this has got a cut line around it here. So the printer will print and cut. That's the excess obviously taken off. So that now is just completely clear. If you was to take this off, the colour would disappear because obviously you only see that colour because it's white back. So whatever colour it's going on to, the backing, it will either dull it out. Now, the reason we do this, there is an easier way to produce these. You can print directly to media, but the problem is you don't get these vivid colours. So I always try and print to clear. We run like an application tape over the front of them, like this, which will then peel off. You see, it's almost see-through colour, and then we put it onto a glitter silver backing, and all you do is literally eye it on. There's about 1 millimetre all the way around it actually, so it's not dead on the edge, but it's about that. Squeegee it down, and then I'll just take off the front. That's it done. So that there, you probably won't see it because there's not much sun, but that is a full glitter slap sticker which has been made, and that's how we make them. Obviously you can imagine when there's like 3,000 stickers to do, it takes some time to do, but it's the only way that you can get that real vivid colour coming through. And also, it's a real shame you can't really see it on the, oh, you might get a little bit there, but they're full glitter. So yeah, that's how we do it. Obviously the next step to all the sticker stuff, I haven't got exactly correct sheet sizes, so I use these on this one. All we do is we slot them in there. Normally you'd have a packet which is exactly the same size. This is obviously oversized, it's not the right sheet. But anyway, what we can do is just seal it. And if I just cut a sliver off that edge, you won't see it because it's on the back anyway. That arm. fold it over like that, so it's in its packet. And then depending on what size fits best, you've got these toppers. So you've got the long one, which has got Northy on, skidding in his SIL 80. We've also got the smaller ones, which is actually Jack Finn Kelsey from back in the day in his S13. That one looks a bit silly on there, it's a little bit small, so I'll probably go for the bigger ones on this one. It'll overhang, but it doesn't matter. They'll go on the shelf like that. So it will hang on the shelf, like so. Staple them. Hole punch them. There we go, ready to go. If I hadn't put it on the wonk, that would be absolutely incredible. But you get the idea. That's how we make all the stickers, basically. So that's now ready to sell. All right, guys. Catch you later. Do you know what? I just absolutely love this car. This is like one car that I've always wanted. I had one before and it was an absolute pig, to be honest with you. But it's one car that I've always dreamed of having, and I'm so glad I got it again. You know, it is just so sick. I love it. The toys ain't bad either. Oh man, I've got a mountain of work getting that out. Holy moly. Right. Now that's 5 tonner type 1. I've got to lever it all up out here. I was thinking I might chuck some of that rubber matting down, you know, like that you wash the cars on, so it sinks through once I've got that down, so I don't drag all the stuff in there. Because look, I mean, look how muddy the floor gets. It's absolutely filthy at the moment. Look, where we've been walking on it yesterday, it just drags all the mud from inside. The wall still looks absolutely bonkers. It's a shame about the joins and stuff, because it's only foam balled. It gets, you know, it gets a bit wibbly wobbly on some of the joins because it was just joisted out of a bit of wood. But still, it's still pretty damn impressive. Yeah, we're getting there slowly. Oh yeah, I'll tell you what is cool. See the reverse bride banner. That was that's pretty rare, that one actually up there. But mate Joey had these delivered when he had his bride seats to give it to me, and also just an absolutely rad. This is one of my favourite stickers from Fuji Speedway. He's had this years, and he gave it to me yesterday to put on my wall of fame, my JDM wall of stickers. So yeah, it's super appreciate that, man. That's absolutely rad. But going from JDM stickers to, in my opinion, some of the UK's coolest drift stickers. But I am biased because they're mine and I designed them. Yeah. Pretty sick. Gonna put some of the new ones up. Some cool magazines in stock. Also, some of the bags. Vertex bag, 326 power, Project Moo. This is from the RX-7 festival in Japan. And then I've got a D1 shirt, which is signed by most of the drivers, some on the front as well. But yeah, I mean, all this stuff here will be for sale. So if you visit the site, there's going to be loads of bits and pieces up. I've got none of my merchandise out at the moment. I've still got Jay Wilding's deck here. We haven't actually met up, so I haven't given him that yet. But yeah, like Team Orange face masks, super rad Formula Drift. I don't know why I've not put that up with a Hot Wheels wall actually. I think because it's so JDM, I thought I'd keep it there. But yeah, Formula Drift. Yeah, got some cool stuff. Got some really cool stuff coming as well. Got tons coming. So yeah, watch this space, so to speak. Get at me if you've got something cool that you want to sell. One thing we are actually going to do is we're going to do a movie night here. So whether it be like a Japanese movie, or we get some games like Car X, or get like a sim rig set up, we're going to do a massive projector, which basically I don't know if it's going to take up this wall. I was going to get a banner which goes from there to there, all the way across, and from the ceiling joist we was going to get my mate Joey to weld a bit of bracket down, and we're going to put a projector up, so you should be able to project a massive screen here. Or there, I'm not too sure yet, but yeah, we're limited to maybe 25 spaces a month. But yeah, we should, you know, should be pretty cool for doing movie nights. So if anyone fancies it, and we've got advertising, yeah, by all means, come up. Toys can do snacks and drinks and stuff, which should be pretty cool. But yeah, movie night once a month would be absolutely rad. Something to look forward to, you know, when lockdown's over. It'd be great to see some of you guys here, and yeah, you can see what I'm doing. All right, guys, speak to you in a bit. Right, so what I thought I'd do is, I've got a little like drill attachment, and obviously some like Velcro sandpaper. So I'm thinking if I chuck that in the drill, it'd be a lot quicker to sand that middle of that steering wheel down. Whether it'll work or not, I'm not too sure. Should do. Let's give it a go. Okay, that's done absolutely bugger off. Okay. Yeah, that has done absolutely nothing. Right, so something a bit more drastic needed on that one. I thought this would just fall off. It's just like, I thought it would just be rattle can. It was obviously polished beforehand. So we can get some of the thicker chunks off with that. Just scrape that. Oh my god, yeah. There is so many layers of paint on here, it's unreal. Wow, what a mess. What an absolute mess. Do you know what? I started sanding it down and I'm really digging the look. I like ratty stuff. Like the C33 is really ratty. Like it's you know, I was going to get it all toshed up and painted over, but there's so much damage on the car that I just don't know if I'm going to bother. Actually, I might just leave it as it is, like it's painted wing different, and you know, just leave it ratty. But I might do this, paint it cream and start rubbing it through so you see the red through it, and just do like a bit of a ratty nardi, because they're usually really pristine. I quite like the idea of it being kind of worn like that. I love it. So yeah, we'll see how it turns out. There we go, something completely different. Rat look gnarly. Pretty red. Might chuck a bit of the champagne colour on it to match the bottom of the laurel, but yeah, something different. Still got a bit of the old MX-5 nardi coming through. Pretty cool. Okay, so here is the finished patina that I've done on the nardi, the rat nardi. Pretty damn cool. I've never seen a nardi like that, to be honest with you, so it'd be rad to go in the C33. Gonna put a clear coat over it. It should look pretty cool. Okay, so that's the first coat of clear lacquer on. It's looking pretty rad, I've got to say. It turned out way better than I thought it was going to turn out. So yeah, I'm super happy with that. Looks immense. So freaking cool. So sitting in the C33 log, I'm going to take the Sparko out. I don't even think it's a real one, to be honest with you, and you know how much I hate fake crap, but I mean, it's solid. I don't know, I mean, somebody told me it was real. How you know about these things, I'm not too sure. But I don't think there's any serial numbers on the back of the steering wheel, and obviously that just screams fake. But yeah, I've got the nardi, the Ratlook nardi ready to go in. Hopefully my legs can fit without it being dished, so yeah, should be pretty cool. I'll show you, I love vertex stuff. This is the vertex bolts. I've ripped the top off the packaging, but how they're packaged is so cool. It just makes no sense that static sensitive devices not to be handled by unauthorized personnel. But yeah, they come like that, and then you've obviously got the little pack inside as well for the bolts, titanium bolts. But so freaking cool, vertex. I love vertex. Anyway, let's get this off and see what it looks like, see if I fit my legs underneath it. Not the most exciting video in the world, is it, watching me taking the steering wheel off, but hey ho. Let's have a quick look. Oh, my hands are so sore. I nearly chopped the bloody top of my thumb off, look, the other day. Taking off that tyre machine, caught it between the box and the metal clasp, but Jesus Christ, I had a big flapping bit I ripped off last night. Oh, you know, it might have been easier if I just done that. That was the top one. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, look, there's no markings on the back of this, so I'm guessing that's a fake. But I mean, it's so solid compared to, they usually bend the fakes, and this is absolutely solid. So I mean, if anyone knows, I mean, the stitching's all really nice on it. If anyone knows if it's real or not, I'm not too sure. It came off an S14, and the geezer said that, you know, it was real, but who knows? There's so many fakes out there. This is why I don't buy wheels second hand usually, because unless I know, you know, like I've bought them and I know where they come from, you just never know. Right, let's put the nardi on, see if that goes, with some titanium vertex bolts. So sick, super cool. They come with like a star head as well. It comes with its own star head key. So cool. I am such a JDM whore, it is unreal. Let's see. Damn, I don't think I'm going to be able to fit this. Look, without the dish, it's too close to my knees. Ah, what a shame. What a shame. I've got nowhere to steer. Right. In which case, looks like we're going for the vertex. Bugger. Bugger. What a pain in the arse. Right, so looks like this is going in the Laurel then. Can't say I'm too disappointed, it's sick. Oh well. Hot Wheels! Right, okay, so vertex it is. I mean, it's super sick, to be fair. It's just I didn't really want to put this amount of money steering wheel in the car because I know what I'm like. I mean, look at the state of my hands for one thing. It's gonna be black in no time at all, especially at a drift day, changing tyres and stuff. I suppose I'll have to start wearing driving gloves. Okay. Makes sense, I suppose. Vertex wheel and vertex bolts. God, you lot must be bored watching me screw a steering wheel on. Well, if you're something like me at night, so there's nothing else to do, I'll sit here and watch you know, Samet usually doing stuff, or Adam LZ, Noriaro. We're always sitting there watching them guys. So I suppose you see what I'm up to in the UK doing random stuff. Well, it actually looks really good, that wheel in here. That looks super sick. I'll show you once I've done it. I'll cut it down a bit so you ain't got to watch 4 minutes of me screwing steering wheel. Right, okay, bolts are all in. I've got a blue vertex horn button, but I'm not so keen on the colour in here because everything's black, brown or red. So if anyone's got a red vertex horn button, they want to swap me for a blue one, I'm more than happy to do a swap. So I mean, it does look nice. None of this horn buttons work anyway in here. This is just purely for show. My horn is actually down here on a switch. None of that wiring works coming up to there. So yeah, like I say, this is just purely for show. Actually, telling a lie, I'm not actually going to fit this, and I'll tell you why. This will lead on to my other thing. I've got some really cool Violent D horn buttons which I'm making, so I'm probably going to run my own horn button in here actually. So yeah, this Vertex one will probably be up for sale. Yep. Looks good though. That doesn't half look good. Let me show you. Damn, this wheel's so sick. So cool. NRG quick releases are so good. Super solid as well. Yeah, shame not to run a Vertex horn button with Vertex wheel, but I've got some amazing Violent D stuff coming, so yeah. Right, job done. Right, thank you very much for watching, guys. More updates tomorrow. I'm actually going to start doing some doming, some gel doming tomorrow on the new Violent D horn button. So yeah, that'll be tomorrow, and I'll try and get a bit of a video. We've got some armoured cable being run as well, so all the electric should be running in the workshop tomorrow, which should be good. Start getting the tyre machine on, start getting the compressor in. Yeah, we'll be up and running, you know, in no time at all. But yeah, thanks for watching. Give us a like, give us a comment. I'm always happy to reply. Also, if you go on Instagram, you'll find us on there. Facebook, always get us on Facebook messages. All right, nice one. I'll speak to you soon. Laters.